I grew up with a rule, maybe you grew up with it too. If you haven't worn anything for a year, you're supposed to give it away to somebody who could use it. Well, this year that hasn't really worked. I'm in my go-to-a-ballroom dance clothes. I have on the shoes that you only wear on the dance floor because they have felt bottoms on them. They come in their own little bag, and you even have a brush that you use to clean the bottoms of your shoes. I haven't worn them in a year. I've got on the cape I wear when we go dancing. Haven't worn it in a year. The dress, even the fake jewelry. This was my mom's. This belonged to another mom of a friend of mine. Neither of these ladies ever went a year without wearing these fancy fake jewels until they got to the age where they passed them on to their daughters. But this year, I haven't worn any of it, but I'm not giving it away. I'm not going to follow the rule I always had. Well, think about all of the other rules that we've had to set aside this year. What's a rule that you've always had in your head about the relationships between the races? Have you adjusted your rules this year? Or think about the rules you've had in your head about those people who are hungry all the time, or whether you should help people who are hungry. Have you adjusted those rules? And think about all of the dozens and dozens of rules we were all taught about what church is and what we do in church and how we manage that. We have set many of those rules aside this year. But even though I'm not giving away any of these clothes yet, what was behind the rule is still true. And perhaps it is for some of our other rules that we have adjusted as well. Some of those things that we may have gotten off track a little bit about, but which we can get back to now. Because the reason for the rule about giving the clothes away if you're not going to wear them is that somebody else can use them. And that is still true. So as you think about all of the rules that you have had to adjust this year, especially the rules about what church is, try to remember what is behind those rules. What is the gospel truth that is at the center of your life? And figure out what the rules will be as you go forward, bringing hope in the name of Jesus Christ.